Hi, this is Munson with Munson Music, and we're going to talk about how you can play a song called Love Don't Die by the Fray. And it starts out with this cool little octave lick at the very beginning where you could play a second fret on the A string to the fourth fret on the G string, and we do that 3 times, kind of that 2-4, 2-4, and then we play open A twice, and then we go to first fret on the A, and then we kind of repeat that. So we're kind of going 2-4, 2-4, 2-4, 0-0-1, 2-4, 2-4, 2-4, 0-0-1. It's kind of that intro lick. And the chord that would kind of back up that lick would be a B minor chord. When we play B minor, normally you do this as a bar on the second fret. We'll talk about some other options too. But then you put your second finger on the B string third fret, third finger on the D string on the fourth fret, and the pinky on the G string fourth fret. And if you strum all those together, that sounds a B minor chord, and it sounds really sad. Now from the B minor, actually, or another way to play the B minor, we'll be using something called B minor 7 if you want to avoid the bar chords, where you do the first finger on the A string second fret, second finger on the G string second fret, and third finger on the high E string second fret. And if you strum the A string to the high E string, that sounds a B minor 7, so you may want to think about that if you want to avoid the bars. Or you could use something, I call it drone voicing for B minor, where you do first finger on the A string second fret, second finger on the G string second fret, third finger on the B string third fret, pinky on the high E string third fret. And if you strum the A string to the high E string, that's another way you may want to think about using B minor through the song. Or you could use something called a B5 power chord, where you do the first finger on the A string second fret, third finger on the D string on the fourth fret, and if you strum just the A string and the D string together, that sounds a B5 power chord. So you could kind of work that intro if you wanted to as just kind of a muting thing, actually, kind of 8 downs on each of those B minors. Or a lot of times with a song like this, I like to use something called a strum pattern to kind of back up my voice. And one of my favorite strum patterns for a 4/4 like this is down, down, up, up, down, up. So we took the B minor and just tried that a lot. You'd have down, down, up, up, down, up, down, down, up, up, down, up, down, down, up, up, down, up, down, down, up, up, down, up. So that'd be another way to kind of back up that lick. Or you could use something called a 16th note strum pattern. I think this works really well, especially later on. Where what I mean by that is if you're tapping your foot to the beat, right now the down, down, up, is kind of dividing that beat into 2 parts. 1, 2, 1, 2, and that's called an 8th note. What a 16th note is where you divide that beat into 4 parts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. And one of my favorite 16th note strum patterns is long down, 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 up, down, down, up, down, up. And what I mean by that is if you take the B minor and do it down for 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. That's what you do in the first beat. Then on the second beat, you do a down on 1, down on 3, up on 4. So you're going 1, 2, 3, 4, down, down, up, down, down, up, down, down, up. And then on the third beat, you'd be doing up on 2, down on 3. So you're going 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, up, down, 1, up, down, 1, up, down. And then on the last beat, you'd be going down, up, right along with the 1, 2, 3, 4. So down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. So all together, you got down, 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 up, down, up, down, 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 up, down, down, up, down, up, down, 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 up, down, down, up, down, up, down, 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 up, down, down, up, down, up. Which could be kind of a cool way to kind of work that intro too. And then from there, then we go into our first verse. And our first verse kind of follows that lick that we started with, and we do that 8 times until we get to kind of a G lick, where we go 3rd fret on the low E string, the 5th fret on the D string. Let's see, so we got 3, 5, 3, 5, 3, 5, 3, 3, 5. And then we kind of do an E lick, where we do open E to 2nd on the D string, with kind of that same pattern. And then we do another E, back to our intro lick, kind of around the beat lick. So that 2, 4, 2, 4, 2, 4, 0, 0, 1. Now if you wanted to back up that part with chords, you could start off with the B minor 8 times, and then we would go to a G major chord. We play G major. First finger goes to A on the 2nd fret, second finger on the low E string on the 3rd fret, and third finger on the high E string on the 3rd fret. And if you strum all those together, that sounds a G major chord, and it sounds really happy. If digging on the drone voicing for B minor though, you could put third finger on the B string on the 3rd fret, pinky on the high E string on the 3rd fret. And if you strum all those together, that sounds a G major chord. Way to play G major. Or you could even use a power chord and use a G5 power chord, where you do the first finger on the low E string on the 3rd fret, third finger on the A string on the 5th fret, and if you strum just the E string and the A string together, that sounds a G E5 power chords. You want to kind of think about that for your G. And then from the G, we'd be going to an E minor. And then we play E minor. First finger goes to the A on the 2nd fret, second finger on the D string 2nd fret. And if you strum all those together, that sounds like E minor chord, and it sounds really, really sad. Now you may also want to think about adding in the 3rd finger on the B string 3rd fret, pinky on the high E string 3rd fret. And if you strum all those together, that sounds like E minor 7 chord. You can kind of play around with that for it. Or you could use just the E string and the A string of that and make it an E5 power chord. So through that verse part, you could work just the downs, actually, if you wanted to, kind of that B, 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 minor, B minor, B minor, B minor, and then the G, E5, E, B, or you could use the licks instead of that. Or if you just wanted to kind of support your voice, you could use the down, down, up, down, up. And then you have B minor, down, up, down, up, 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 G, down, up, down, up, B minor, 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 down, up, down, up. And then from that first verse, then we go into our next verse. And our next verse actually has this cool little stop time, where if you're doing the down, down, up, on the 2nd E minor, you do just a down, down, up, down, and you may want to kind of kill the strings on that. Or if you're doing the 16th pattern, you could do it as kind of a down, 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 up, down, and kind of kill the strings. So we tried that second verse with kind of our 16th note strum pattern. We'd have B minor, 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 G, B minor. We got a B minor down, down, down. Kill it. And then from there, then we go into our chorus part. And on our chorus, we start on the G major, but then we go to a D major chord. And we play D major. First finger goes to the G on the 2nd fret, second finger on the high E 2nd fret, and 3rd finger on the B string 3rd fret. And if you strum the D string to the high E string, that sounds a D major chord, and it sounds really, really happy. Now, if you're digging on the power chords, you could play a D5 power chord by playing just the A or the D string and the G string of the D chord. Or you could go to the A string on the 5th fret, 3rd finger on the D string 7th fret, and play a D5 that way. And then from the D, we'll be going to an A major. Then we play A major. First finger goes to the D string on the 2nd fret, second finger on the G string 2nd fret, and 3rd finger on the B string 2nd fret. And if you strum all those together, that sounds an A major chord, and it sounds really, really happy. Now you could use an A5 power chord though, if you wanted to, where you play the A string and the D string together. Or another place you could play A5 would be doing low E on the 5th fret, 3rd finger on the A string 7th fret, and kind of play the A5 that way. And then from the A, we'd be going to our B5 power chord, or B minor. And then we go to a G, and then we go to our D, and then we go to the A. And then on the last A, actually, you could just stay on the A major. Or you could make a cool little change here where you go from the A major to an A sharp. And you may want to kind of work this as kind of an A sharp for the flat 5, which is nastiness. Where you go 6th fret on the low E string, and then 7th fret on the A string. But that could kind of help lead back into our B minor. And another way you could play B5 actually would be doing 7th fret on the low E string, and then 3rd finger on the A string on the 9th fret. Actually, if you wanted to kind of make that kind of push from the A5 to A sharp, B, kind of at the end. And the weird part about that A to A sharp is it doesn't last quite as long. So you may want to do just 4 downs on the A and 4 on the A sharp before you go to the B minor with kind of the 8 down idea if you're following it that way. So we try with power chords doing the 8 down idea. We'd have the G, D5, A5, B5, G5, D5, A5, A5, A sharp, flat 5, and then B5, B5. Or if you're kind of digging on the chords, instead of doing the A sharp, you can do an A sharp diminished, which could be a cool chord change, where you do the first finger on the A string first fret, second finger on the D string second fret, and third finger on the B string on the second fret. So first fret, second, second. And if you strum the A string to the high E string, that sounds an A sharp diminished chord, which sounds really nasty cool. And if we were doing our down, down, up, on that change, you'd have the down, down, up on the A, and then an A, or down, down, up on the A sharp diminished. So if we tried it with our down, down, up, with the chords, we'd have G, down, up, down, up, D, down, up, down, up, A, down, up, B minor, down, up, down, up, G, down, down, up, D, down, up, A, down, up, A, down, up, A sharp, down, up, B minor, down, up, down, up, B minor, down, up, down, up. It's kind of that intro, almost like an intro return at the very end. Or if you wanted to work that with the 16th pattern, when we get to the A and the A sharp diminished, you could work just a down, 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 up on each of those chords. So you'd have G, down, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, D, down, down, up, down, up, down, up, A, B minor, G, D, A, down, down, up, A sharp diminished, lead back to B minor, and then from there, we'll be going into our next verse. Now, one other thing I think about adding to the song, though, is bass notes. And a lot of times on that first down, of the down, down, up, or the down, 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 up, down, down, up, you can throw in a bass note for the chord. So on the B minor, you have the A for the bass. On the G, you'd have the low E for the bass. And on the E minor, you'd have the low E for the bass. On the D, you'd have the D for the bass. And on the A, you'd have the A for the bass. On the A sharp diminished, you'd have the A for the bass. So if we wanted to, through that next verse, we could try it with a bass down, up, We'd have B minor with an A bass, down, up, down, B minor with an A bass, down, up, down, B minor with an A bass, down, up, down, B minor with an A bass, down, up, down, B minor with an A bass, down, up, down, B minor with an A bass, down, down, B minor with an A bass, down, down, B minor with an A bass, down, down, G with low E bass, down, down, B minor with low E bass, down, down, B minor with bass, down, down. We got kind of that accent at the end of that second verse too. Or we could try it with our 16th pattern, and you can make it a bass, down, down, up, down, down, up. Or a bass, bass, down, down, up, down, down, up. Or a bass, bass, down, down, up, bass, down, up. Can all be cool variations. So I'm going to kind of play around with that too. So we tried our verse with kind of our 16th bass pattern. We got B minor, B minor, into our next chorus. And then if we tried our chorus with a bass down, up, idea, we'd have G with low E bass, down, up, down, D with an E bass, down, up, down, A with an A bass, down, up, down, B minor with an A bass, down, down, up, G, down, down, D, down, up, A, down, A, down, A sharp, and that kind of leads us into kind of another instrumental vamp around the B minor, kind of set us up for our bridge part. And you'll hear this cool little lick come in there, actually, like through the bridge part. And our bridge is all kind of around the B minor, where you got kind of that 4 on the G string, a second on the G, fourth on the D, second on the G, and then back to the G, 4, and then second on the G, and then 4 on the D, and then back to second on the G string. So it's kind of this 4, 2, 4, 2, 4, 4, 2, 4, 2 lick that kind of comes in. So you may want to kind of follow that too. Or if you're kind of digging on the 16th bass pattern for the chorus, you could have G with a bass, down, 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 D with an E bass, A with an A bass, G minor with an A bass, G with a low E bass, D with a D bass, A with an A bass, A with an A bass, A sharp, B minor, kind of going into those B minors, and then we end up with more of those for the bridge part. So through the bridge part, it's really just kind of this vamp on the B minor, and we got kind of 4 B minors to set us up, actually immediately after the chorus, and then we got another 7 B minors, and then kind of a stop time on B minor. So you got through that whole part from the A sharp diminished, and you got the B minor. And then from there, then we go into our chorus part. We kind of have a double chorus at the very end. So we kept that going with our 16th pattern. We'd have the G, D. Now, if you know there are licks around these chords too, feel free to kind of add those in. So it can be kind of a cool thing to kind of take these ideas and kind of mix them up too. And kind of see what you can say with them too. Like our intro, actually, just kind of that B minor, or you might want to kind of bring back that lick from the very beginning. That could be a cool way to kind of end it too, kind of a big B minor at the very end. But that's the basics of how you could strum through Love Don't Die by the Fray. So good luck!